Welcome back to Managing Asia. Taiwan is making a big push in its creative industries. A number of local fashion designers have found success on the international stage. But there are some who prefer to remain made in Taiwan for Taiwan. We're here to meet Jamei Chen. Jamei Chen is one of Taiwan's best-known designers. A sincere and friendly lady who's not afraid to tell us she's nervous about the interview. While others dream of venturing abroad, she prefers to stay in Taiwan, carefully handcrafting her company.
I remember attending a fashion show in Paris back in the old days. It was ironic that the worst items were labeled made in Taiwan. I decided then that I had to develop a brand that was uniquely Taiwanese.
As we get to know her, she's definitely someone who's tougher than her gentle demeanor. A savvy businesswoman who started out window dressing for a department store.
At the time, the whole fashion industry in Taiwan was like a desert. There were no distinctive brands in the market. The general manager of Sunrise department store encouraged me to develop my own brand.
Chen started her own label in 1987.
Back then, Taiwanese lacked a sense of wearing different outfits for different occasions, specifically for evening gowns. We started pushing for that, and evening gowns became a hit back then and garnered lots of media coverage.
At the beginning, you were very ambitious. You went international, opened a shop over in the US, but had to close it down a couple of years later. What went wrong? What happened?
After managing the brand for 10 years, we wanted some international experience. There was an agent in New York at the time who really liked our evening gowns, so we took the chance and went into the market. We didn't anticipate certain consumer practices there, such as refunding and so on. These practices were costs that we couldn't bear as a small company, so we ended it after 2 years. We had about 10 locations in North America selling our evening gowns. It wasn't successful, but it was a good experience.
But did you lose a lot of money in the US?
We were all right.
You then decided to come back to Taiwan to concentrate on the local market. But there are so many fashion labels already out there in the local market here. What did you have to do to differentiate your label from the rest?
Because of my experience in window displays, I understood what the market needed. We needed to be different. I always ask myself what the market lacks. A brand should not be purely commercial, but part of its spirit needs to be grounded in art. That'll give it more depth, not just a blind follower of trends and fashion. We want to create a classic brand, not a fad.
Has it been successful?
Yes, so far we've been quite successful.
Chen opened her 14th store in August, saying she could open another 2 more. But she'll keep all production in Taiwan despite the lure of cheaper options in mainland China. I understand despite higher costs, you work very hard to manufacture everything here in Taiwan and not China. Is it all about having complete, total control?
As I mentioned, we want to build an iconic brand that's uniquely Taiwanese. I feel socially responsible to do my part, and I have strong emotional ties with Taiwan. Many people have helped us along the way, and we should reciprocate. In that sense, I hope to build a more organic relationship with our team in Taiwan.
So how much more expensive is it to produce here?
Probably at least twice the cost.
Chen admits it's hard to find talent in a fast world of fast fashion, but she knows exactly what she needs to stitch together a lasting company.
I tried to hire more experienced professionals. What I learned was that we don't always need to hire from bigger companies because they run on a different operating model. I need to look for someone who fits into our scale of operations, and most importantly, he must be talented. But we need to use our revenue as a guide for how much we can cover the new hires.
能够 cover.
Do they stay with you for very long?
我们其实好多的
Many team members have been with us for more than 10 years.
10年以上，你说
还好吧？
还
Yes, we are like family.
一家人一样的了。
Chen's annual revenue is around $7 million, but she won't reveal her profits, though she tells us her margins are around 20%, a number many would envy. She also showed me a novel concept she's exploring, a maison with different collections on every floor. Jamei, as a Taiwanese designer with your own label, any plans to go international again?
我们其实一直有想过这个问题。
We have always considered this question. We did receive interest from China before, but they wanted everything to be done fast. But I wanted to maintain our high quality. That's why I hope to establish our brand first and wait for the right time to go global.
有这个国际的市场。
So which markets are you thinking?
其实说了你不太相信。
You might not believe this, but we are looking at Singapore.
新加坡的。
是因为我觉得新加坡。
Yes, because Singapore is a cosmopolitan city and a mature market, and I think our brand would be very well suited to move into this market.
我自己想。
And that was local fashion designer Jamei Chen. Hope you're enjoying this special Taiwan series. Join us again next week for more leadership insights here on Managing Asia. I'm Christine Tan. Thanks for watching.